so very sorry about what happened in the last video. I had a little accident. When I was trying to stop the recording, I was trying to pause the recording, but I accidentally stopped the recording because my phone wasn't responding like I wanted it to. So, let's start this episode all over. And work our way up. Well, we've come to a decision then. We go out with everyone on this journey. It may end up a long journey, so there's a lot of preparations to be made. How about we ship out tomorrow? I agree with that. Well, let us part for today. Another journey's beginning. A new journey to save this world once again. Now, this is the pride of the Winky City, the central square. After leaving the Quadling's castle, the first place we went to was the country of the the Winkies. The Winkies. It's a strange name to me. But who are the Winkies? I don't remember the Winkies. I don't think they were ever mentioned in the movie. Maybe I need to watch it again. You rule this kingdom, right, Hartman? That's right. Let me be the one to show you around. Glad to have you take us around. The central square was full of people and shops. It definitely didn't fall behind. It definitely didn't fall behind even the thriving Quadling city. Many of the people going, walking the paths, noticed their king Hartman and greeted him. Your people really like you, Hartman. Well, I am doing what I can. Hartman didn't exactly shrug off my compliment. He did look like a really good king. But there sure are a lot of people out here. There seem to be some kind of festival going on. It's not quite a festival, but today is the monthly bazaar? What's a bazaar? Bazaar. There's a lot more people out than usual. We should be careful not to get separated. Hey, Flower, is that a flower shop over there? Well, with all sorts of weird plants you can find. Well, yeah. Goodness gracious, I'm not paying attention. Pardon me. Yeah, with all sorts of weird plants you can only find in the Winkies. Can I go have a look? Can I go take a look? Shall I come with you? It's really nearby, and I'll only be for a second, so everyone wait here. Oh, Rhoda! I was already running when I heard Oh, good grief. I feel like I'm not on the ball today. And it's already past 10. Ugh. I was already running when I heard Hartman's voice at my back. What happened? Wow. There are just so many strange plants. I can't help staring. It's very colorful here. It reminds me of... Gaudi from... It makes me think of Gaudi. He was supposed to have been an artist who originated from Spain, and he had an art influence on some of the architecture of the Spanish buildings. There's supposed to be this one town that's very colorful, and it's supposed to be his doing. Now all of a sudden my screen isn't. Aha! Here we are. Before I noticed, far more time than I had expected had passed. I better get back quick before everyone starts worrying. But I came to a complete stop where I stood. Wait! Which way did I come from again? Since I wasn't too familiar with where I was, I'd lost all sense of direction. Everyone's waiting. Over there? Or was it over there? Walking around randomly had only made things worse. I was now completely lost. There you are, Rhoda. Solomon! I've been away from Solomon for a little while, but his voice sounded incredibly nostalgic. You were taking a while to come back, so we split up and searched for you. I'm sorry, but I'm really glad you found me. Let's get back together with everyone. Hold on a moment. It's just the two of us. So how about we have a little date? A date? But is this really the time? I'm really glad about the offer, but it feels a little off. Solomon smiled gently and took my hand. This is the best time for a date. You haven't had a chance to rest your mind ever since hearing about the prophecy, am I right? So let's forget all of that for now. Solomon. Oh. Solomon's worried about me. Alright. Thanks, Solomon. Let's go on a date. I went and nodded, and Solomon smiled happily. So, how about that shoe store? Allow me to find you the perfect pair. Sure. Solomon and I went into a nearby shoe store. Because she couldn't take her ruby slippers home to Kansas. I had to bring that up. Sorry, everyone. Oh dear. Unfortunately, I don't have this item. Maybe another time. I do have this one though. Well, this is taking a while. I can fix this. Hopefully. Yep. Oh my good word. If I had to live in Oz, I think I would live in Hartman's kingdom. It's so pretty and colorful here. Look at all these gems. Forget Steve. I had on the shoes we had just bought and was walking next to Solomon. Just as I thought, those shoes look wonderful on you. You had a good eye there, Solomon. I'm glad to hear it. Well, since we've bought some wonderful shoes, how about we keep walking? Sure. I glanced up at Solomon's profile beside me. His long eyelashes were glistening in the sunlight. Solomon really is beautiful. I'd probably spaced out there, since I nearly collided face to face with a person walking toward me from the opposite direction. Whoa! Look out! Solomon saving me from a collision. That was a surprise. My, it's dangerous to not watch where you're going. Do be careful. I will. Sorry. After apologizing, I tried to pull away from Solomon. However, I can't pull away. It wasn't that I couldn't pull away. Solomon wouldn't let me go. Solomon, I'm fine, really. I said to Solomon, a little embarrassed. No, I don't think so. If I let go of you, you might bump into someone again. But what? I'm not a kid, though. If you were a kid, I would hold your hand. But since you're not a child. Solomon put his arm around my shoulder. I'll hold your shoulder like this. Solomon's breath tickled my ear. I stopped resisting and leaned into Solomon, hearing a beating heart. Is that my heart, or is it Solomon's? The beating of our hearts became one, playing a passionate rhythm. Some of these normal stories aren't that bad. They're not that very romantic, but they're okay. How much time had passed? Though Solomon had been beside me for so long, his warmth slipped away. His warmth slipped away now. You're a little tired from walking, aren't you? Come, there's a bench over there. Let us rest a bit before going back. Solomon said as he pointed a little further ahead. I kind of wanted to walk with him a little longer. Now I have to admit, but probably because I was walking around in unfamiliar shoes. I followed Solomon and decided to sit with him on a bench. Let's meet with everyone after we rest. They must be worried. I will be right back, everyone. Oh, crud. Let's meet back with everyone after we rest. They must be worried. Simon said nonchalantly. He was already in relaxation mode. I couldn't help feeling calmer myself. When I'm like this, it feels like prophecy and what happened with Norton are just dreams. I know, if we're relaxing like this, then I may be able to ask him. Solomon, what is it, Rhoda? Do you mind if I ask you something? Why, go right ahead. I really need to know what that weakness of his Leslie was telling me about is. How should I bring it up, though? Oh, dear. Okay. It paused. Why is it doing this to me? Why is it doing it? What? Are we at the end of this chapter or something? I'm gonna go with the first option, because if we just ask the other two, wizards have, no, wait. Wizards have, they'll have a unique, the magic. What now? I know, I just can't come out and say this. The magic, I'm really jealous that you can use it. Wait, why am I talking nonsense? Jealous of magic, are you? Well, becoming a wizard and gaining eternal life isn't all good, truth be told. Solomon spoke slowly and deliberately. Really? Gaining power that normal people lack means you should shoulder a responsibility just as great. And of course, you must pay the price. Solomon spoke with a faraway gaze. A price? Could that be the weakness Leslie was talking about? I decided not to dig any deeper for now. I just know you'll tell me when the time comes, Solomon. I guess that would be the better option for now. But I think I have a feeling the other option would have been better. I have a feeling if we had actually just asked him about asked how he became a wizard, it might have brought up more intimacy points, although I could be wrong. After thinking for a few moments, Solomon slowly began to speak. I can't begin just yet with what? Is he going to tell us what his weaknesses are? Is he about to tell us something else? I have a feeling it's about to... Solomon looked at me, his eyes warm like sunlight. Shone light on. Before, I was but a human, much like yourself. I was born in the land in the south, you see. Anyway, I traveled all over Oz and did little else. I walked all over the land of Oz, and as I did, I came to understand something. This world, especially the land in the south I was born in, covered in scorching desert as it is not a place where human life can thrive. Oh, that's right. Crowley and the others told me the story of the land in the south. But I could not give up. I wished to create a city where people could live happily in this world. In that time, the land of Oz spoke to me. It asked if I wanted power. And I wished without hesitation. I wished for the power to fill this world with lush, fertile land. That's when I formed a contract. One to become the Wizard of the South, Solomon. I'd known the story, but hearing it from Solomon himself made it all the more gripping. Imagining the pain he experienced and all the effort he expected, my chest got too hot for me to bear. This is what I can think of, talking about myself. Boring. Was it not? No, not at all. I put my head to Solomon's chest. Rhoda? Hey, can I ask you something else? What would that be? Do you regret giving up being a human and becoming a wizard? Do I regret it? For a moment, Solomon put on another long wild stare. But without a long period of thought, he looked right back at me. I do not regret it, because all of the choices I've made in the past have led up to who I am now. Solomon's words were filled with pride and certainty. The strong beating of his heart I could feel through my face on his chest made me believe that. That may be why I wish for you to make a choice you won't regret. Yeah. I answered, my face still buried in Solomon's chest. A large palm gently stroking my hair. Solomon's date plan. I cannot help but be curious lately about Rhoda and Lord Solomon. They do seem like they're getting along awfully well, don't they? You think they're, like, making out where we can't see them? What are you three whispering about? Oh, Lord Solomon, excellent timing. There's something I wish to ask. What might that be? Lord Solomon, what kind of date would you take a woman you liked on? Now that's a good question, Crowley. That'll turn into some really good advice. Good. Well, simply going out for shopping would be nice, as would just walking around. Because if you're with someone you like, it'll be fun wherever you go and whatever you do. That is true, indeed. But if I can, I'd like to take her to my favorite spot. It's a little difficult for me now, but if I could go with her someday. As he whispered that addition, Solomon's eyes held a delicate yearning as he thought of Rhoda. Well, that's that for now. I am Jenny the Artsy-Rose, and I shall see you in another video. Goodbye. I wonder how soon we'll meet Norton again.